Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to share some really important mind facts that we all need to remember, especially you are someone suffering with sugar cravings just like me. So how did I deal with them? Mind you, you can never control them, but we can deal with them by having simple things in our mind all the time. So what are those things? Keep watching this video to know more about them. So the first thing we have to remember is we can never ever control or win over our sugar cravings. We can just deal with them in a better way than than completely fall into that trap of eating and again feeling the guilt and again eating and again feeling the guilt. So don't get into that trap. So the first thing we have to remember is don't put yourself in a situation where you have to say no to the sugar craving, which is not at all easy and possible. Okay, so most of the people think that once they are on their fitness journey, they'll be like all pumped up and charged up, and like they feel like no, I'm gonna stay completely away from sugar and like I don't eat them at all. But trust me, that's not gonna be a long run journey, because once one moment or the other moment you completely fall off, and we generally tend to get back to the situation where we started or even worse, because controlling something which we really love to eat, it's not at all the solution. It's you have to deal with them. So don't put yourself in a situation where you have to say no to the sugar craving. First of all, avoid being in that situation. So if you don't want to eat a pastry in the first place, don't go to a bakery and hang out with friends and then expect yourself to say a big no. That is not gonna happen. First of all, just change the environment itself. Don't get yourself into that place itself first. So that's what I used to do when I started on my fitness journey. I didn't expect myself to say that I don't eat sweets or I don't eat pastries or something. I just stopped buying them. So the first thing we all need to remember is stop buying sugary foods, first thing. And the second thing is stop hanging out, or say stop passing by the that food product stores where you generally tend to buy, where you get a habit of eating regular sugary foods. So most of the people, they don't get a random habit of eating that. Like it may be in their workplace way, or it may be in the place where they return from the work. So yeah, it may be in those areas where they pass by. So just mere changing the route may also help you out, because you cut that habit in the first place. So yeah, that can help you out as well. And the third way is to deal with the sugar craving is get schedule out your sugar craving time. So most of the people don't think that they have to give it up like all the time, and they shouldn't eat if once you think you want to have a fit life. Well, that's not the answer. You can schedule your cravings as well. So I keep my cheat meal as my Sunday snack time. So Sunday snack time is something where I completely dedicate to something which I crave a lot to eat for. So remember, it's not cheat day where you entirely eat only the thing you crave for, but it's a cheat meal. A single meal in a week is absolutely fine. So schedule out your craving, and in this way you can fulfill your cravings. At the same time, you can continue on your fitness journey as well. And so the next step you can think of is like this is something which I created. I really thought it really helped me. I thought even it will help you guys out. So that is like 3 by 1 rule. So for every 3 times you feel like eating something, you eat only once. So in this way, you fulfill your craving. At the same time, you get yourself out of that guilt you will be having by eating it every time you want to eat. Like for example, if you crave to eat a pastry, like you craved it on Monday, you won't eat it immediately. You'll wait. Okay, I'll see. I'll wait for 1 or day or two. I'll see if I still crave it again. So if you crave it on Wednesday as well, so you again, like you say yourself, like yeah, I'll see one more time. If I seriously feel another day to eat it, I'll wait. I'll eat it for sure. So if you still feel the same way the next day, then go on and eat that. Don't suppress your cravings. So this is something called as 3 by 1 rule. So for every third time I feel like eating something, I eat it. I don't immediately eat it. So in this way, I save a lot of calories getting into my body. So this is something which worked out for me. So, and the fifth step that can help you out to deal with your cravings, or say to not fall into the trap of craving, guilt, and everything, is eat half of what you crave for. So if you crave like eating a pastry, share half amount with someone and eat half. So in this way, and don't go alone. First thing, and like this is also a bonus thing. Don't go alone for a craving spot, because you tend to overeat a lot. So when you go with a person, order half of what you eat and like share it. So in this way, your relationships will improve. At the same time, your calorie count will be in control. So this is way I dealt with my sugar cravings, and I'm still dealing with my sugar cravings in my fitness journey as well. And this is the way I managed even losing 16 kgs when I was eating whatever I like to eat. I didn't give up on what I love to eat, because we only live once, but we have to deal with them. We shouldn't give up on them altogether. So hope this video was helpful. If so, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Till then, bye bye and have a great day, guys. Bye.